What's going on, people? Positive Dan here, Gooners Therapy, reacting to Leeds versus Arsenal. Leeds nil, Arsenal 4. Fantastic performance. This is what champions do. Have a sticky patch, go to a tough ground like Ellen Road. Everyone kept saying how tough it was going to be, and I make them right. It's a tough ground to go to. They've beaten Chelsea there. They drew with Liverpool. They've had some good results. They've only lost, previous to today's game, they'd only lost one game in the last 10. So they've been playing well, and it's a tough place to go to. Go and win 4-0, I think is really, really impressive. I love the fact that Kai Havertz was thrown into the team. I didn't think he was spectacular, but I thought he tried to go forward at every chance he got. I'm really disappointed that Saka was, of course, injured in the warm-up, but Madueke I thought he was brilliant today. I was actually slating him just for his performance against Kirat, because that was a frustrating watch. But the ball he puts in for Zubimendi was brilliant. Big up Zubimendi, who, of course, had a bad moment against Manchester United, but he pops up with yet another goal. He scored some vital goals this season, and that was really well taken. Then, of course, from corners, we just cause so much. I think the problem is now that with other teams, they're just under so much pressure. When we get a corner, they don't know whether to come, to go. The goalkeepers are flapping. It just causes a real nervousness. What I'll say about the corners as well is you get other fans. I love that it annoys other fans. I love it more than anything. But, if a Liverpool fan were to say anything to me about corners, I would say, well, for one, when you won the league last season, you scored quite a few corners as well. But who remembers Trent against Barcelona? Genius corner, that got them the fourth goal, one of their greatest games in history. Manchester United won the Champions League off 2 set pieces. Didier Drogba, Chelsea, got the set piece that got them the equaliser. They then went on to win it on penalties. I could Sergio Ramos 2014, Real Madrid equaliser against Atletico Madrid, bitter rivals from the corner. Let's go back. Let's go to one of the most elegant, beautiful players ever, Zinedine Zidane, 1998. If you know, you know. If you watch football then, the World Cup, one of the greatest teams ever. 2 corners, Zinedine Zidane. So, listen, corners are a big part of the game, and look, I don't want us to only score from corners, and today, obviously, we didn't. Jesus scores a great goal. Gyökeres, got a shout-out, Victor Gyökeres. He was, again, frustrating me throughout the whole game. I still think he's a yard off the pace. I don't think he's quite quick enough for the Premier League. He has a chance there. He's played in first time. He's getting the service now. The players are getting to know him more, and he made a great run. But then you have to score. You've got to finish your dinner, Victor Gyökeres, and he did not do that. He got caught up. He keeps getting caught up by Premier League defenders, whereas if that's in Sporting Lisbon, I don't think he gets caught. But, however, he then makes great movement, and great credit to Martinelli, because he was fantastic when he came on. He puts in a great cross, and Gyökeres is there to finish it. His first goal in 7 games in the Premier League, which is concerning. But listen, he's got the goal. He's scored in the Champions League. He's scored in the Carabao Cup. So he is scoring goals, and that is music to my ears. And long may it continue. Overall, I thought Declan Rice again. He was everywhere on the pitch. He was all over the place. Fantastic performance from him. Saliba was special today. I thought that he was a real cool, calm, collective performance. Shout out to Mikel Arteta. Got the lineup right, dropped Martin Odegaard, who needed to be dropped. He actually came on and done well, although he was 2 or 3 nil up. I can't remember if it was 2 or 3, but he gets an assist for Jesus. So you got Jesus, what a goal that was. And like, it was the 4th goal, but he got 2 against him. Wasn't good against Manchester United. But listen, we've got Kai Havertz who can play there. Jesus, Gyökeres, they're all starting to score goals now. So, yeah, overall, I think it's a brilliant day for Arsenal. Puts the pressure right back onto Manchester City and, of course, Aston Villa. Aston Villa with not an easy game, but a home game. Expect them to win. However, they have just played on Thursday night in the Europa League. So, big game for them. And then, of course, there's a big game for Manchester City against our arch rival Spurs, who this time cannot lay down and just let them get the win, because, listen, they're fighting for their lives. They're in a dogfight at this moment in time. So, let's hope Spurs can get something. There's a lot of a debate where will you be supporting Spurs. I won't be supporting them. If they score a goal, I probably will cheer, though. I'll be honest. I probably will, because I'll be cheering at Man City's demise. That's what I'll be cheering at, not them scoring the goal, But yeah, look, really, really, really impressed with Arsenal today. That is, for me, what champions do. Had we stumbled today, and I said this, positive down, comment wherever you want. Had we stumbled today, I've said it in my live previous, said it in videos. Had we not won today, I would have really started to become very concerned and perhaps even said, you know what, I can understand where a lot of these negative guys, maybe they can see the future maybe, and they're looking at the longer picture rather than I'm seeing the right here, right now. But what I'm seeing right here, right now is a team that looks like champions, a team that's going to come through adversity and go on to win the Premier League. Man of the match, I'm going to give it to. It's a difficult one. But I'm going to give it to Zubimendi. I thought he was excellent today. And he obviously got the first goal, the most important goal, the crucial goal that got us going. So, got to give it to Madueke. Going to give it to Zubimendi. Madueke, obviously, you know, the corner and he puts the cross in. So, if not, it could have been him. But I thought Zubimendi overall was calm, kept things ticking. He played really well. So, going to give it to Zubimendi. But yeah, now we move on to a big game, a massive game. Can we make our first final since 2020? Can Mikel Arteta get us to a final? You know, the first final since his first year at Arsenal. It would be huge to get to that final at the Emirates Tuesday. I expect us to win that game. Chelsea, of course, playing in a difficult game now against West Ham, who've just started to play well. So let's see how they get on in that game. But what a game that is for us. On the 2nd of February, it's going to be a humongous game, or 3rd of February, I think it is. It's going to be a humongous game. I can't wait to be there at the Emirates because, I mean, we've been starving, us Arsenal fans. So hopefully we can make the final. I expect us to make the final. And then, of course, it's Sunderland at home. And Manchester City, of course, play Liverpool away next. And Liverpool have, you know, they've been a bit inconsistent, but they've shown that they can win big games of football. They've, of course, beaten Real Madrid. They were excellent in the Champions League recently. They play Newcastle tonight. Let's see how they get on. But I think it's going to be a difficult game for City. But today has been a good day to be an Arsenal fan. It's been a brilliant day to be a Gooner. So, yeah, overall, absolutely buzzing, over the moon, and I just feel like this is going to be our year, guys. I really, really do. But listen, guys, drop us a like, subscribe. We will be going live today. Get your notifications on. We're going to be going live shortly after this video comes out. I just thought I'd do a quick video review on the game. I'm going to start trying to come with these videos a little bit more because, you know, listen, life gets in the way, man. But listen, it only takes 10 minutes to make a video, so I'm going to try and bring more of these reaction videos to you guys when I'm not at the game. It's a lot easier to do it. But yeah, big up everyone. Smash the likes, help us get to 2K subs, guys. If you could smash the like, if you could subscribe, it will mean the world to us. Thanks for watching. Come on, you Gooners, let's go and win that fuck